Emma Carter balanced a grocery bag on her hip while holding her 4-year-old daughter Lily's hand. The icy November wind bit at her cheeks as she hurried toward the bus stop. Her old sedan had broken down 2 months ago, and fixing it cost more than her monthly rent. The bus was their only transportation now. She worked long hours as a cashier at Bright Mart, a big box store where managers tracked the minutes employees spent breathing. Emma never complained. She didn't have the luxury, but exhaustion clung to her like a second skin. That morning, she woke up early, packed Lily's lunch, braided her hair, and walked her to a small daycare run by an older neighbor. Then she caught the bus, her fingers icy, her thoughts heavy with bills. At the store, the fluorescent lights buzzed overhead while customers shuffled in, some cheerful, some impatient. Emma offered warm greetings despite her fatigue, her smile gentle and real. Around noon, she noticed a man struggling with the sliding doors at the entrance. He wore a worn gray coat and had scruffy facial hair, as if he hadn't slept in days. People walked past him with irritation or indifference. Something in his tired eyes made Emma pause. She asked her supervisor, "Can I help him real quick? He looks unwell." Her supervisor, Diane, didn't even glance up from her clipboard. "Breaks are scheduled. If he needs help, security will handle it. Stay at your register." Emma hesitated. The man wobbled, steadying himself on a cart. His hands trembled. She'd been raised to believe you help when someone needs help, not when it's convenient. Ignoring Diane, Emma stepped away from her register and walked to the entrance. "Sir, are you all right?" she asked softly. His voice was hoarse. I just need some water. I haven't eaten." "Come sit down," she said, guiding him to a bench. She bought him a sandwich and a bottle of water with her own money. When he tried to thank her, his voice cracked. "You don't have to," he whispered. "It's okay," she replied. "Everyone needs a little kindness." But when she returned to her register, Diane was waiting with crossed arms and cold eyes. "You abandoned your post," she hissed. "We have rules here. I was just helping. You left. That's insubordination. Management will hear about this." Though Emma apologized, trying to explain, the decision was already made. By the end of her shift, she was fired. Just like that, no warning, no consideration. She walked home in the cold, holding Lily's hand, unsure how they would afford food. The next morning, she returned to Bright Mart to pick up her final paycheck. She expected the same indifference. But the store felt tense. Employees whispered. Managers stood straighter. A group of sharply dressed executives stood near the customer service desk. At their center was the man she had helped, clean-shaven now, his posture confident, wearing a tailored suit. Emma froze. He wasn't homeless at all. He was Lucas Hale, the CEO of Bright Mart, the billionaire owner himself. Diane turned pale as Lucas's gaze swept over the staff. His voice was calm but carried authority. "Yesterday, I visited this store in plain clothing. I do this often to see how our employees treat customers and strangers. I was ignored, dismissed, treated as though I did not matter." He paused. Silence fell like a weight. Except for one person. His eyes landed on Emma. "This woman," he continued, "treated me with kindness. She helped me when I appeared to be someone who could offer her nothing. She spent her own money to help a stranger." Managers shifted uncomfortably. "And for her kindness," he said, his voice tightening, "she was fired." Diane tried to step forward. "Sir, she violated company." Lucas raised a hand. The entire store quieted. If a policy punishes compassion, the policy is wrong. And the person enforcing it is even more wrong. He looked directly at Diane. "You're relieved of your position." Effective immediately. A gasp rippled through the employees. Diane's mouth opened, closed, then she hurried out of the store, face red with shock and humiliation. Lucas stepped toward Emma, his expression softening. "I owe you an apology. And more than that, I owe you an opportunity." Emma's throat tightened. "I didn't help you because of who you are." "I know," he said. "That's why it matters." He offered her an envelope, far thicker than a paycheck. Inside was compensation for wrongful termination, and an offer. A new job, store customer care manager, salary triple what she had been earning, benefits included, with a flexible schedule so she could take care of Lily. Emotion welled in Emma's chest, tears gathering. "I don't know what to say," she whispered. Lucas smiled gently. "Just keep being who you are. The company needs more people like you." 3 months later, Emma's life had transformed. She could pay rent on time. Lily was enrolled in a better daycare. Their cupboards weren't empty anymore. She woke up each day without dread. She walked the store floor now as a manager, not rushing, not burning out. Instead, she trained employees to lead with kindness, not efficiency alone. Brightmart had changed because Lucas asked her to help rewrite policies, to make compassion a company value instead of a liability. Employees were told, "We don't just sell things. We care." Customers noticed. Respect returned. Morale improved. One quiet evening after closing, Lucas stopped by her office. "How are you settling in?" he asked. Emma smiled. "I'm happy. Really happy." He nodded, looking genuinely relieved. "Good. You earned it." Before he left, Emma asked, "Why were you dressed like that day?" His expression turned thoughtful. "I grew up poor," he said. "I built this company from nothing. But success has a way of hiding reality from you. Sometimes I need to remember what it was like to depend on the kindness of strangers." Emma understood, because despite everything she had endured, she had never stopped believing in kindness. Lucas glanced at little Lily coloring in the corner of the office. She looked up and waved. He waved back, smiling softly. "Thank you," he said. "For what?" Emma asked. "For reminding me who I want to be." Moral of the story: kindness is never wasted, even when no one is watching. Even when it costs you something. Because someday, kindness comes back, often when you least expect it.